All right, guys. Hopefully the sound is amazing, but this is day 6 of building in public. And if you look at my last post, it has been a bunch of days in between it. Um, I promise you guys, I've still been working. I'm about to show you guys all the stuff I've done. The best part is I've learned to make over 100 blog posts a month using ZimmWriter. It's my new favorite tool. I use it with a couple other tools, but we'll jump straight into it. I don't want to take too much time. Um, the update from last time, right? Last time I had a single website. It was for a recording studio. I was trying to generate leads. Um, Long story short, I ditched it, right? But I didn't just ditch it. It's not like I just stopped doing this. I actually had a buddy, and I think I talked about this in the last video, but I had a buddy who said, "Hey, you know what? I could use some help. I can offer you some type of split." We tried to do this SEO stuff for he has a window installation company. And I said, all right, let's throw up kind of like a rank and red situation. It's like a good practice. I'll build you out a site. Once the site is all built out, we'll do a bunch of individualized pages. And then my end goal was to make a blog, right? Just make a blog, target a ton of keywords, make sure that all the keywords are focused. And I've been kind of learning along the way, but the beautiful part is a lot of it is automated. I do have to do keyword research manually. I do have to do some inputs, but I mean, the results, I think they speak for themselves. They're pretty dope. So let's jump into it. Let me give you guys an update on traffic and give you guys like a little bit of background on that. So if you look here, this is Ahrefs, right? Here's the recording studio website. Doesn't have shit, no traffic, right? Didn't really do much. And then the new website, right? And this new website is doing pretty solid. It's doing okay. If I jump into Google Search Console, you can see that over the last 3 months, it has been trending upward. Um, right, we've been indexing a ton of pages. I've been pretty consistent with it, 198 index pages. And this is all in the course of a month. If you look, it started at absolutely zero on the 8th. And right now we are on 7th, right? So almost exactly a month. Our average position has kind of jumped around, but I think we're adding keywords, right? So it makes sense that it'll pull your average down as I add like the harder keywords. Um, but yeah, I mean, that's an overview. That's the general idea. And now I'll show you the tools in my exact workflow for generating these articles, as well as showing you kind of a couple of the articles that are being generated. If you look down in the corner, I'm not sure if I'm pointing at it, it might be on this side, but you can see it says processing SERP, scraping SERP. I actually have some articles being generated as I record this video. So, um, yeah, let's just jump right into it. So when I go into Ahrefs, usually I'm looking for a keyword, something my competitors either have or something I'm trying to target. Um, Typically, I just go into the keyword explorer, type something in like, I don't know if I have credits, by the way, but we'll try it. We're going to type recording studio, and we're going to see what it gives us, right? So we're going to get recording studio near me, home recording studio, right? I usually click one of them, make sure that there's traffic. I see 13K here, right? Just for the sake of the time on the video. I'm not going to do all this mess. Just know it's 13K traffic. I don't know how difficult it is, but I would highly recommend you jump in, look at the keyword difficulty. Actually, it has it up here. 58, it's pretty hard. That means that you need about 118 referring domains to rank in top 10. I'm pretty far from that. If you look at the site, I have 4 referring domains. I actually just got some on Fiverr. We're gonna see if they're high or low quality. But I mean, 118, not a crazy number, but you will have to, pay a little bit just to get those off the ground. That's what I did with this other website. Um, Anyways, once you have your keyword, you can jump into ZimmWriter. Maybe it wasn't the best time to show it because it's currently doing this. But if you jump into AI Vault, there's a feature that lets you make topical authority titles based on a keyword, right? So usually I'll have it do it. You can do it in clusters. It'll give you a bunch of outputs. And that kind of looks like this, right? This is one that I'm currently processing. So the broad concept that I'm trying to target here is window replacement. Gives me a bunch of topical clusters. So let's open this up a bit. So it gives us types of window replacement materials, benefits of energy efficient windows, cost factors for window replacement, right? There's a whole bunch of things in here. Installation process, right? And I can change the amount of these. So I can put 5 topical clusters, for example, or I could put 10. I can really just put as many as I want. And then we have long tail keywords, which is basically like the the longer term long tail searches that people are doing. So for example, best types of window replacement materials for energy efficiency, that might be the actual search. And then you can also choose how many blog post titles you generate, right? So here we're doing looks like for window replacement materials, we're doing quite a lot. What is this? 25, right? So we're getting 25 titles. Once I've generated this, right, what I really like about ZimmWriter is I can just throw in this merged, I guess, title plus category, right? It scripts it all out for you. I can throw that straight into the bulk writer. And maybe if, if this does well, I'll make a second video and actually walk through each individual step and what it looks like. But that's kind of the workflow, right? And what that allows me to do is all these green highlighted ones are articles I ended up using. I throw them all in, right? I automatically connected to WordPress, and then I can just schedule them. And I'll give you an example of what that looks like. Let me see very quickly. Bing. All right, I'm just logging in. This is just my web hosting, nothing fancy there. We're gonna do the recording studio ones. I just started doing this one again. I've been doing the window installation for about a month now, but the recording studio I just got off the ground again. But I'll show you the post that I generated today. We'll just click one of these, right? This is scheduled. It says streamline your home studio mixing process. If I click preview, this is what it looks like, right? Streamline your home studio mixing process. I got key takeaways. The text is pretty good. You can, one feature I really like about ZimmWriter is you can pretty much just take out the AI words, and as you find them, you can continue to take more out. I use the standard settings. I don't have it super dialed in. I know there's a Facebook group where people are crushing it. They're doing like really great. I'm sure they have a more comprehensive list, but I'm kind of just using the standard. And this reminder, this article is completely generated by ZimmWriter. I did not touch it, did not edit it. And this is pretty much fresh. I did add some, button features to my template, and the real reason is because I have a audio ebook that I used to have for free for clients, and I'm gonna see if maybe I can sell them, right? If it works out, I'll keep you guys updated. If not, it's worth a try. Like I said, I'm still learning this as I go. I'm sure some of you watching might have more experience than me. I am all ears. Just leave a comment below. But yeah, here's the article. Gives you, your H2s. If you look on detailed, it actually, adds them all. So there's 2 H1s, which is a little sus, but whatever. 8 H2s, 1 H3, 2 H4s, right? Which is pretty cool. Puts a YouTube video because I enabled YouTube video embedding. You do need a Scrape Owl account, which is pretty cheap. It's about $5 a month for the lowest package, so can't really complain there. And it'll just scrape YouTube, give you the most relevant search result, probably based on viewership as well, and then throw it in. So here's the YouTube video, a bunch of text, essential mixing tools, right? DAWs, plugins, studio monitors, right? techniques and strategies, mindset for successful mixing. And then what's really cool too is you can use AI image generation. So like if you really pay attention to this image is pretty bad. There's a ton of computers, one chair, right? Like this doesn't really make sense. Um, if you look at this one, kind of the same thing. It doesn't fully make sense, but I think in terms of being able to bulk generate articles for the sake of targeting keywords, I think can, be really beneficial. So, gives you a bunch of things, and then in my template, I have the ebook again. See if maybe I can get leads on that. And then this points back to the website. So like you can just go, back to the website, recording services, and then this is all nested just in the blog section. So for some of you SEO experts who might be watching this, I don't know if that actually helps domain authority, um, or topical authority, sorry. So if it doesn't, let me know because I will have to redo a lot of this stuff. I just think it's great that I get to, bulk generate articles. So these are just the latest posts. You can see top acoustic treatment materials from home for home studios, and it did the exact same thing. Key takeaways, it gives you a video, common acoustic treatment materials, talks about it a bit, DIY acoustic solutions, budget friendly solutions, right? I think it's all super dope, super simple. I may have to expand this page because, truth be told, I don't think it's enough, but let me see. Yeah, I mean, 3 posts it looks a little underwhelming. I do have more posts done. You can see these here, but I mean, I really love this tool. It's just like so easy. On this example here, um, it actually generates like a product review, a roundup, and you can input like so for this one, I inputted all the Amazon links, and it literally just links to them, pulls an image, talks a little bit about the background, and then it gives you a view latest price, right? For any of you guys doing affiliate links, it's too easy. Like I feel like you can't it does take some learning, but I feel like you can't mess it up. So, um I think that covers most of the stuff. Let's double check. So, we started using the WordPress blog. We did keyword research. We talked about ZimmWriter's process. And then, oh, I cannot leave this out. And then last but not least, but it is amazing, is on WordPress itself, right? There is a plugin called Rank Math. And I'm sure if you're doing SEO, you probably know this already. But for those of you who don't know, they have this tool called instant indexing. It's badass, to say the least. All it does is every time you do a new post, it automatically submits it for indexing. So you don't even have to worry about it. You just post. In fact, if you're auto posting, you just queue up post and then you're done. And so, anyways, that was a quick recap. I think I highly recommend the tool. I'm not sponsored in any way. It just makes my life easier. So if you are looking for a way to generate, let's actually see, dude. Let's get this actual concrete number and see how many articles we posted on this other website. Let's log in here and let's look. Post, all post. So in the 1 month minus a day, we posted 143 articles. So snap it up. Thank you, ZimmWriter. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, I am learning to build in public. I have a couple ventures going at the same time. I am trying to find out how to do it on YouTube so that you guys kind of get the journey. I've mostly focused on SEO stuff, but I do have a couple things in the pipeline. Um, I own a recording studio, trying to get that off the ground. I teach lessons, pretty much for mixing, recording, engineering, right? I run a motel with my buddies, and a bunch of other stuff. I really love business. I really love trying to get things off the ground. I've ran a couple successful companies. Uh, I've also failed a couple companies, so I'm really just your average dude learning just like you are. So if you enjoy it, give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. I really hope it's useful. And if you guys point me in the right direction, if you guys want to learn something, if you want me to learn something, please let me know. I do appreciate it. But anyways, I love y'all and I hope y'all have a great day.